Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Game 1 was all Tri-C as the Triceratops took it 22-4. SUNY Broome looks for redemption in Game 2 of our doubleheader live on SmeeSports.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove. Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back to back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point, and it's alive. Hansen pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field, home of the Tri-C Triceratops, as they welcome in SUNY Broome for Game 2 of our doubleheader live on SmeeSports. He's Cam Ragazzo to my right. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Game 1, Cam, it was all Tri-C, and all of their offense came in the second, third, and fourth inning. 20 runs scored, including 16 in innings 3 and 4. How did their offense keep that going?
They just got to continue to put the ball in play, be aggressive on the base pass like they were in the first game, and some timely hitting can go a long way.
That definitely would help. We get a good look at the pitcher warming up. That is Keegan Gilbride from Talmadge on the bump for Tri-C. Cam, what does he have to do today to shut down Broome, who in the last inning they played had a 3-run shot to left center?
He just got to throw strikes and trust his defense behind him. I mean, they're going to get hits off him, but he's got to be able to come back and respond to that in the right way by continually throwing strikes. I mean, free passes are one of the worst things for defense in baseball. I mean, you get first base freely, and that can cause a lot of trouble, whether it's stealing or timely hitting that could end up leading to runs.
And going back to last game, 7 errors committed by the Hornets, none by the Triceratops. The error battle has to be watched closely in this one. As that ball is thrown down by the catcher, Britton. We are ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader. It will be Raganese, De Los Angeles, and Mitch Itty, the catcher. The 3 do up this inning for SUNY Broome as they look to get their redemption here in the second of our doubleheader. Time is 12:20. As Gilbride gets in stride, we are underway for game number 2. First pitch, strike nothing, and 1 count to begin the at-bat. An excellent first pitch by Gilbride. He needed a hot start, and that is exactly the pitch he needed. On the 0-1, he delivers. Popped up left side of the outfield as it carries over into the grass, and it is dropped in left field, and cruising into second base with a head-first slide is Raganese.
He honestly almost could have gone to third because both the third baseman and shortstop went out. Thankfully, the pitcher covered, but he slid headfirst into second, and technically, is that an error? Because he didn't touch it.
They say it is.
An error on the left field. That does make sense, even though he didn't touch it.
We just mentioned it. The error battle. 7 for Broome in game 1, none for Tri-C. And on the first batter of the new game, all of a sudden, we have an error. Runner at second, no one down. Swing and a miss from De Los Angeles, the shortstop. Nothing in 1 count to begin his at-bat. This is going to be a pivotal at-bat. Broome, they did take a lead early on in game number 1. But looking at the way their offense looked in the end of game number 1, they have a chance to really do some damage. And with the Sun playing tricks, it is definitely not going to be as easy. But when you make plays like that from the outfield, you have a chance. Miller had to go well out of the base path to get that one. It will be a fly-out for De Los Angeles, but that moves Ragonese 90 feet closer to home.
I mean, what a throw from the outfield from Cope, though. I mean, that was a cannon on a line, just a little bit off, but that was a great throw nonetheless.
And now it is the catcher, Michidi, ready to hit. First pitch strike. Nothing in 1 count to begin the at-bat.
Ah, yes, the well-known catcher, cross between pitcher and catcher.
Happens pretty often in the sport, but not really at the collegiate level, but you never know. Santino digging in the box for the 0-1 as the pitch from Gilbride carries right. That evens it up at 1-1.
In your time, you were a catcher, if you would like to be called that.
Catcher, pitcher, wherever Coach Farrell put me.
Yeah, do it all with the Schmeefus pitch.
Ari Jones, not the only Mr. Do-It-All. The pitch from Gilbride, unable to hit the zone, make it 2-1. And speaking of Ari Jones, congrats to channel favorite Garfield Heights on making it to the Final Four. They will take on Louisville on Saturday at 6 at McKinley. That will be an interesting Final Four match. 2-1 count. Gilbride gets ready and delivers. He will miss. Now a 3-1 count. Carmelo Alessandro, he had a 3-run jack to left center last time out. He is awaiting in the on-deck circle. And if Michidi is able to get on, we have the same exact scenario. 3-1 count, the delivery. Cranked right side and foul. Michidi got a good piece of it, but not enough to redirect. Now a full count, 3-2, and this is going to be Gilbride's most important pitch thus far. What do you go with? Do you go with heat? Do you go with off speed? How do you fool the batter?
I think you got to challenge him with the heat.
Gilbride ready. The payoff. He challenges him. It's hit down the right field line and foul. It looked like Michidi kind of just lunged at it through the bat. He did everything he needed to do to get contact. But if he can keep those feet planted a little bit better, he can get a little bit more power and maybe sneak it down that line. You're playing a dangerous game trying to sneak it down that first base line, though. 3-2, payoff, and it is smacked over to the bullpen. Plenty of power. He's just late. 2 in a row, he's late. Cam, what adjustment do you see from the batter?
I think you just keep going at it, and one of them's going to get in play eventually. You see enough pitches, you'll catch up to him.
It's a big pitch here, and time is called. Michidi takes control of the batter's box. That is his right, and probably a good decision. As we said, he was late on the last 2. You really don't want to have that happen a third time. The payoff pitch, it's inside. He draws the walk. 2 foul offs and then the walk. That is great work at the plate. That's a QAB. Not only does it result in extra pitches from Gilbride, but more importantly, it puts another runner on. Runners at the corners, 1 away, and I would not be surprised to see Michidi steal. But then again, it is the catcher, and usually they are pinch ran for. But in this case, he will have a pretty good lead. He gets to the green turf off of the fake dirt. First pitch to Alessandro is a strike, 0-1 count. Do we see him steal? It's a new catcher. Do you test the arm here?
I say you do.
The 0-1 quickly turns to 0-2.
Now I don't know.
Gilbride has been able to do a nice job recovering. But now you really give, if you are Broome, try see an avenue to get out of this quickly. The 0-2, a million nods. Line right side, it gets through, and that will be our first run of the ball game scored. An RBI single for Alessandro. He is responsible for the last 4 runs. Broome has scored 4 out of their 5 today, and it is the Hornets on top 1-0 in the first. A good bit of hitting. That right side has been the forte of this offense so far. They like to hit it over there in this game, and that time it sneaks through.
Yeah, just kind of a well-placed hit like I was talking about in the intro. Well-placed hits and timely hitting with runners on gets you to score runs.
And now with Alessandro at first, Tri-C expects something. Their catcher did just call a play. And now the chess match begins. The pitch, chopped foul to the right side. And a number of things can be called in that sequence. From my time, second base, a shortstop cut, a back pick to third, or a fake, really. And the fake's mainly initiated by the catcher and not called. But it can be. It just depends, because the universal signs, the higher up you are, the closer to first base you usually throw.
Yeah.
But you have to find a way to throw them off, because if everyone has the same universal sign, you're going to be able to read it pretty easily. The 0-1. Thought about it. He should have offered. It's a strike. 0-2 count.
And going back to that last batter, it was 0-2, and I was kind of thinking, when it's 0-2, you're more likely to throw an off-speed pitch, which could lead you to send the runner.
0-2, 1 away. Same sequence, same scenario. Gilbride gets set and delivers. Misses upstairs. Now a 1-2 count. Kithcart, the third baseman, last time out. I believe he did have a hit. Going to double check that in the meantime. He did have a single in his last at-bat. The pitch runs inside, almost hits him. Now a 2-2 count. But Broome, this is exactly where they wanted to be. And when we went over to get their lineup in between games, they seemed very excited for game 2. More excited than a team who lost by 16 in the prior game. They know what they can do as a unit, and I think they were ready for this game, and it appears they are.
Especially coming off that homer in that last inning.
That really was the momentum that we talked about throughout the duration of the 5th. What was once 0-2 has been made full. Great patience by Kithcart. The question is, can he complete the play? Bases load, out number 2, or a run score is really the 3 main outcomes here. And it's line foul.
And the runner was in motion that time, so.
I feel it's interesting that Broome is hitting everything towards the right side. They are late on everything. But it's still working.
Yeah, well, especially because if they steal and second base goes to backup, then it just vacates that humongous hole.
Still a full count after the foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch from Gilbride. But no, he throws back. It's not in time. A risky move, but I like it. You have to take some risks in a game like this, especially seeing what your offense did in game number 1. I don't mind that. Still full. He throws again. Also not in time. And also a lot of pressure on the first baseman, Green. Ethan Green cannot let that ball get past. Still a 3-2 count. Gilbride trying to get out number 2. He will get it swinging. Kithcart can't catch up. Strikeout number 1 recorded by Gilbride, and it is out number 2. A massive K for the Triceratops.
That definitely is. Now, still interesting to see if the runner will take off from first base in order to get 2 runners in scoring position.
And now the lefty, Zachariah Clouston, steps up. The first baseman now expect the ball to go to the left side of the infield. And seeing the way that Brock Miller has played, that could not be the worst thing. But you go over to short. I feel like Tri-C knows that. You saw that first delivery. It curves inside for a ball. They want that inside. They want him to jam to the right. Gilbride gets ready and delivers. That one he goes to the outside and delivers. That was a good combo. You try and jam him inside. That's where they kind of expected to reside given the game script. You go outside. Perfect spot. The throwback 2-1. Not in time once again. And even off the ball, you see Brock Miller. He gets in line with the pitcher just in case there is a bad throw. That's a big play. And even at the high school level at Holy Name, our coaches really preached doing that. And Cam, you were one of the best on the JV team at doing that. every time on the throwback, you'd be right there.
Yes.
It's an unsung part of the game, but it's very important.
I mean, yeah, just in case of an overthrow, which is quite unlikely to happen. I mean, it's only from first base, but still, you always got to be ready.
Now a 1-2 count, 2 away. Runners at the corners. The pitch from Gilbride. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out to retire the side. Keegan Gilbride, 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. Yes, the run scores, but that is a great get-right pitch by Gilbride. He needed that for his confidence. 2 strikeouts in the frame, but still more work to do for Tri-C. They trail 1-0 as we head into the home half of the inning. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors. This is College Baseball live on SmeeSports. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Tri-C down by 1 have their first cuts of game number 2. Adam Rich, Johan Merritt, and Jackson Bowles. The 3-2 up this inning for the Triceratops. SUNY Broome up 1-0 over Tri-C. He's Cameron Gazzo. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. It is a first pitch strike delivered by Jacob McTeague. He played short last game for the Hornets. This time out, he is on the bump. The 0-1 to Rich. Chopped foul to the right side. And the first base coach unable to bring in the ground foul ball with his hat. Almost had a coaching fielding play. You always have to talk about the pitcher fielding plays, but never the coaching fielding play. 0-2 on Rich, the left fielder. Here comes the delivery from McTeague, and he will miss low. 1-2 count.
No PFP. I want the CFP and not college football playoff.
But McTeague definitely has a tough task ahead of him. A good lineup for Tri-C. They're a very deep team, and that's why you'll see a lot of new faces play in this game.
But some similar faces, too.
Just think next year when you have the power of Miller and Snyder at opposite ends of the diamond.
Unless they leave.
And that is strike 3. McTeague gets him looking. 1 up, 1 down for the Hornets defense. But throughout our coverage of the season, we're going to talk about next year's group too. Andy Snyder coming in from Buckeye. he has that home run power, and last year had a good amount for the Bucks.
I think he had one against.
He did.
He definitely did have one against us.
Only reason I know that is because Sports on Tap posted the video, and they were in the outfield, and I saw it. And the moment it left, even from the grainy video, you knew it was gone. First pitch of this at-bat is low and outside. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Merritt, the designated hitter.
I went up to him after the game and I said, "Why'd you have to do it to us? Couldn't pick a different team."
1-0 count. McTeague settling in, delivers. Misses outside. No, they give him the strike. Spoke too soon. That evens things up at 1-1.
I don't know about that one, but I guess the umpires did also switch places this game as well, so different up behind the dish.
And we will see a different zone in turn. That pitch is fouled, well out of play. Now a 1-2 count on Merritt. We saw Tri-C put a runner at third in the first game in the first, but with one away, it seems tough to do it again, but you never know. McTeague's delivery misses upstairs, evening things up at 2-2. I feel like the way that this game is starting and the energy on the field, we are going to see 7 innings.
Hopefully.
I think we are going to have a great battle in this game. Ground ball left side, foul. Keep it at 2-2.
As much as I enjoyed last game for just the sheer amount of offense, a close game is also pretty cool as well.
I feel like both sides are going to get right in that 7 to 10 run range. But both offenses have a lot of work to get there. The 2-2 misses well up and out. 3-2 counts. In the on-deck circle, it is Jackson Bowles for Tri-C. Bowles coming from Glen Oak. He is a battle-tested player coming from the very tough Federal League. 3-2 count, one away. McTeague looking for his second strikeout. He won't get it. It is lined into right field and falls right in front of the right fielder. It is a one-out single for Johan Merritt. Good bit of hitting. He takes it to opposite field, falls right in front of Canestra. Unable to get a good look, just lets it fall and throws it in.
And let's see if they can do something with this base runner. I've been talking about it all day, getting base runners on, and good things will happen. So we will see.
And we will see Caden Canestra, the man in right field, lead off for SUNY Broome in inning number 2. The throwdown, not there. It deflects off a glove, and Tri-C will have a runner reach third.
That might have hit off his helmet. I don't know. It took a big bounce, though.
It seemed unlikely at the time with a pitcher's count, but excellent work to get them there.
Yeah, they're a base hit away from tying this up, or if he pokes one over to the right side of the infield.
And with Brock Miller in the on-deck circle, anything can happen. Ground ball to the left side. It's through. It's an RBI single for Jackson Bowles. Good bit of hitting by Bowles. He did well last game, and once again, that is where the battle testing schedule of the Federal League comes into play.
Yeah, and I mean, we were literally just talking about it, going from a runner on first to immediately 1-1 tied up ball game.
And now here comes Brock Miller. We already know the power that he has in his bat. He won't use it yet. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on the Keystone legend. But definitely a prime opportunity for him to strike. McTeague sets and delivers. Goes outside. Doesn't get the call this time around. That will even things up at 1-1. And I expect to see a lot of deliveries outside. SUNY Broome, they want him to hit it down the right field line. Yes, that might give the one runner third, but your alternative, if it's a good pitch, is it's over the left field wall.
Yeah.
That's your alternative.
Pick
your poison.
Yeah, they've seen his power today, but opposite field power as well.
Very similar to a Jack Zarco from North Canton Hoover. Teams that played against him in the Diamond League tournament just had to pitch around him. It wasn't until his last at-bat of the doubleheader that he was retired. He went, I think, 7 for 7 that day until the last at-bat. You just have to pitch around a player like that. And, funnily enough, Zarco, like Miller, can play third. 2-1 count on Miller. The pitch. Runner goes. It's a high pitch. Now a 3-1 count. The throw is in time. What a chuck. Michidi able to get the stealing bowls for out number 2.
Definitely helps the catcher when the pitch is high, so you're already standing up. And great throw down and great tag down at second base. Retires bowls, just like you said.
Just beautiful. I believe that is throwout number 3 combined. The 3-1 popped up over the press box and out of play.
Correct, that is number 3. 2 in the first game from Tri-C and 1 now for Broome.
An excellent defensive day. I mean, a lot of runs scored, but the plays in the game, you wouldn't think it's this high scoring. The payoff runs inside. It is a 2-out walk for Barack Miller. Miller reaches for the 4th time in a row. Home run, double, triple, and now a walk. The fact, though, that last game he missed the cycle by not getting the single it just shows his power.
The easiest.
That's just the powerful hitter he is. Now it's time for Ethan Green, the first baseman, to step in. First pitch he sees, breaks into the zone, 0-1 count. Ethan Green, the freshman, went to Wadsworth, one of many players on this roster who went to Wadsworth. A lot of Suburban League in this team. Swing and a miss, now down 0-2. Canestra, Moses, and Shermack, the 3 due up in the second inning for Broome. 1-1 the score, runner at first, 2 away, 0-2 count. McTeague to get out of the inning. He misses there, the throw down. Not there, it would have been perfect on the bounce. Miller survives, and he will trot to third. An excellent chuck from Regamise out in center, but not enough behind it to beat Miller to third.
Yeah, the throw just bounced over the shortstop's glove and then trickled all the way into center field and allows the runner to get all the way to third.
Now a 1-2 count. Green just needs to put this ball in play. Get a base hit, Tri-C leads. And he will survive another pitch. A good miss by McTeague, but I would say out of the zone.
Yeah, it was definitely close, but good miss nonetheless.
Now a 2-2 count. McTeague settling in. He will deliver. And that one looked good too, but not called. 3-2 count.
I thought that was in there.
Definitely close. In the on-deck circle, it is Leonard, the shortstop. The payoff from McTeague. Ground ball left side, bobbled at third. It's scooped up. The throw bounces and is in time. An excellent snag by Clouston to retire the side. Tri-C on the board, courtesy of Jackson Bowles. He had an RBI single. End of 1 in Parma. Honors even at 1. You are watching collegiate baseball live on SmeeSports. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and see you Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. The 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up in the top of the second inning. And I think we have our bat of the game right here. It's the pencil bat.
Oh, yeah. I love that bat.
It is Canestra, the right fielder, stepping in with the bat.
It's reminiscent of when Bryce Harper had it in, what was that, Little League Classic, or I think that's what they call it.
Canestra will not use the pencil quite yet. Lays off on that one. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Keegan Gilbride back in the first inning retired 2 out of 3 batters courtesy of a strikeout. The other one being Los Angeles flying out to right field. Gilbride delivers, and the pencil lines it into right center field. It is down for at least a single. He will turn and go. Canestra has the double. He has done his homework and now is in scoring position. An excellent swing from an excellent bat. Cam, what's better, the bat or the hit?
I thought they were both great. I mean, yeah, line drive right over the second baseman's head, ends up on second. I really like that bat. You don't really see a lot of cool bat designs. Usually it's just like the name and the branding of the bat. That's it, but I like custom bats.
You have to have some fun out there. It's definitely competitive at this level, but you want to have some fun. Have some fun in the game, and it's usually the teams that have that fun that have a lot of success. Now an 0-1 count on Moses. That pitch will get by. The first wild pitch of the game surrendered by Tri-C. Canestra will stay at third, but now he is 90 feet away from restoring a Broome lead. Reading the down angle. We'll mention it today. We'll mention it next week against John Carroll. We'll mention it at North Royalton. And every single game for the rest of the season, we'll mention the down angle.
We'll mention it at Holy Name.
That's what I mentioned by North Royalton on the 5th.
Okay.
Well, I probably should send you the schedule.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
The 1-1. Not offered at, but in the zone, 1-2 count. Nathan Moses, the second baseman, looking to restore the lead. He went to Johnson City High School. And a good first name as well. 1-2 count. Gilbride gets that and delivers. Tries going to the outside corner, but doesn't hit it. Even it up at 2-2. But a prime opportunity for Moses. Almost surprised we didn't see a bunt laid down earlier on in the at-bat. Obviously now it's too late, but almost surprised we didn't see the attempt. 2-2 count. Gilbride delivers. Cranked into center field. It's a tough one, and it will fall. An RBI single for Nathan Moses. Give Broome back the lead, 2-1. It looked like a more powerful hit off the bat, but the fact that it died where it did definitely helps Broome.
Like the center fielder tried to deke the runner at third, and it just kind of didn't end up working.
But Broome back in the lead. This is exactly the performance we needed to see from them if they want to win. And so far, so good. Gilbride delivers, bunt shown, not down. The throw from behind the dish to first is not in time. A good idea. The bunt fakes him. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Chermak. Chermak, we did see him pitch at the end of game number 1. This game, he is now in left field. And now it's changed to a ball. Time was called. They signal it up here. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I don't know. Well, there's a strike back.
And now 1-2. Definitely some confusing bits of the game, but still none away. Runner at first. 2-1 lead for Broome. Gilbride looking for strikeout number 3. He misses wide left this time. Evens things up at 2-2. But this game feels a lot slower than game number 1. The offense really ramped up in this frame last time out, but right now, it just seems like a basic 5-4 game. You're going to see offense progressively ramp up, but nothing really crazy. And a great strike 3 pitch by Gilbride, his third K of the game, and that is good enough for out number 1, and that will bring Broome back to the top of their lineup. Raganese, the center fielder, reached on an error the first time up. And looking at the error battle, one time through the lineup for Broome, each side has one. Broome, 1 extra run and 1 extra hit. That is the difference right now. Now the question is, what do the Hornets have in store here? Can they add some more runs on the board? First pitch strike to Raganese. A great pitch by Gilbride as he appears to start to settle back in. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat. Los Angeles awaits in the on-deck circle for Broome. Gilbride will nod and deliver. That time he misses low, evening things up at 1-1. But Cam, I'm sure you agree, a methodical start.
Very methodical. Very close game, though, and I do enjoy seeing close games.
Runner goes on the 1-1, swing and a miss, now 1-2, the chuck. It would have been in time, but the ball bounces past. Great cover by Tri-C as they're able to scoop it up before it goes into the outfield. That is Justin Thyssen, the sophomore from Talmadge, covering from second base. And on a throwdown like that, you have to communicate in the middle infield. One of the two will go for the ball. The other has to be ready to back it up. And that is why Broome does not have a runner at third. On the 1-2, he offers. That is strikeout number 4 by Gilbride. Now 2 away. And that makes things a lot more manageable.
And if I were Trevor Bauer, I'd say that's a sword.
So now 2 away. Darlin De Los Angeles. He flew out to right field his first time up. He steps back in. A prime opportunity for Gilbride to get out of the inning. But if you are Broome, you want to be up by 2. You want that cushion. Ground ball left side. It has a chance to get through. Now the runner is in a rundown. The throw to 3. Miller tags, and that will retire the side. A heads-up play in the middle infield for Tri-C, and that is enough to get out of the inning, but not before Broome puts another run on the board, courtesy of an RBI single. We go into the home half of the inning. Broome up 2-1 on Tri-C.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Just as it was in the home half of the first, plenty of work to do for Tri-C in the home half of the second as they trail SUNY Broome 2-1. He's Cam Ragazzo. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon if you are just joining us. Cam, we look at that second inning, kind of small ball, a lot of simple plays, one base at a time approach by Broome, and it gives them the lead.
Yeah, I mean, getting runners in scoring position and allowing them to do what they need to do.
First pitch of the inning is sent into center field and caught by Raganese for out number 1. A good amount of power on that cut, but not enough from Green to sneak it through. And now Justin Thyssen, or excuse me, that was Leonard on the last one. Now it's Thyssen up to bat, the second baseman. 1 pitch, 1 out by McTeague. His second pitch of the inning, this time not offered at, but still a strike. 0-1 count. If you are Broome, you want a quick inning. Get out of it. Go into the third. You have the lead in hand. It's your game. That one misses wide to the right. 1-1 count. Once again, this is game 2 of our coverage of baseball this season. We will be going deep into July, so a lot of baseball, a lot of warmer baseball still to play. Now a 1-2 count. One, two, one away. McTeague looking for the strikeout. Won't get it there as it bounces in. Now a 2-2 count. So now the question is, how do they attack this? 2-2, one away. You want runs, but you need to get on base, as that one is fouled. Two, one away. McTeague getting ready. He will deliver. Swing and a miss. He gets the strikeout. A hefty cut, but not enough to catch up. K number 2 of the ball game for McTeague for out number 2. And now up steps Bryce Britton, the catcher. Tri-C needs him. So far today, they have not gone in order. But that could change here if Broome is able to lock in and get the final out. McTeague gets ready and delivers. Goes inside, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Britton. But looking at the second inning, Broome has really found their stride defensively.
Yeah, only the one error so far, and it's a big thing of just not allowing base runners on, because that's how they ended up scoring the first.
Now a 2-0 count. But as I mentioned at the beginning of this thing, to go into the third with a lead, that would be huge for confidence. 2-1. You need some cushion, yes, in the third, but you already have that sense of we're doing better than last game, and that's where they need to be. And that pitch is in the zone. 2-1 count. But Tri-C, a couple of tough doubleheaders coming up, including John Carroll's JV tomorrow, and then next Monday, John Carroll's varsity. Line right back up the middle. It almost hits McTeague, but it is a single for Britton as he will take the turn and retreat back to first. A laser up the guts.
Yeah, that was close to say it in a way. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
A liner right back at the pitcher's face. But watch it back. You see it just almost drill him. Definitely a tough one, but a runner's on with 2 away. Tri-C still has some work to do. Broome not out of the water yet. McTeague comes set and delivers. He will miss low. 1-1 count. But now the question is, what does the approach become? Where do you try and put this ball if you have your choice?
I would probably say backside.
That right field line, if you can get it over the first baseman, it gives you a pretty good look of third base. As that ball is fouled over, 1-2 count. Broome, a strike here, and they go into the third with a 2-1 lead. After this, it will be Adam Rich, the left fielder, back up. So Tri-C looking to bring the top back in. The 1-2 runner goes, line, foul.
That was kind of just a staying alive swing. Last second, last minute, just hitting the ball away and staying alive for another pitch.
And sometimes in this game, you simply have to do that. You just have to survive and see another pitch. Obviously, you want to bring your best every single time, but sometimes you can't. 1-2 count, 2 away. McTeague to get out of the inning. Not quite yet as he misses upstairs. A good miss at that. He challenged him on the 1-2. Now a 2-2 count. McTeague looking to retire the side. He will nod and deliver. Goes outside corner of the frame. Not enough to convince the umpire. Now a 3-2 count.
So runner will be off here.
It will be a big pitch. McTeague and company, they want their lead into the third. The payoff pitch fouled away. Once again, survive and advance. That's what that swing was.
Yeah, nice inside pitch there, and doesn't want to get rung up on strike 3, so just fouls it away back.
3-2 count once again. McTeague already with 2 strikeouts today. He looks for his third. 2-1 the score. The payoff for the second time. It is low. Ball 4. And that 2-out walk will bring up the top of the order for the Triceratops. That was an important at-bat for Tri-C. We've seen them do great things with 2 away, Now, how do they move the runners? Rich went down looking his first time up. Do we see an aggressive steal early on in this at-bat?
You very well could.
McTeague sets and delivers. The back pick attempt, not in time. A good pitch and a great idea on the throwdown, but the execution just not there in the end by the catcher. But still, a lot of back pick attempts today, more than expected. 0-1 count, McTeague sets and delivers. Swing and a miss, a hearty cut from Rich, make it 0-2. For Broome in the next inning, they will bring up De Los Angeles, Machidi, and Alessandro. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He gets them. McTeague, his third strikeout of the ball game, retires the side. Tri-C able to get a runner in scoring position, but not much else going. 2 innings complete at Ron Mottl Field. It is Broome up 2-1 on the Triceratops. We will hear a word from our sponsors and be back on in a minute.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Top of the third inning in Parma, and to the surprise of some, SUNY Broome on top 2-1 through 2. Cam, we alluded to it at the end of the last broadcast. That 3-run homer in the top of the fifth for the Hornets really propelled their offense to get better.
Yeah, I mean, it's kept them going thus far and looking to see if they can add some more here in the top of third.
And the first pitch of the inning does help the Triceratops. A strike from Gilbride. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat. A lot of work still to do for both sides in this game. That pitch will skip on back. For Broome this inning, it will be Machidi, Alessandro, and Kithart due up. 1-1 count, Gilbride getting ready, and he will deliver. Goes low in the zone and connects, 1-2 count. I think we will see a lot of variance by Gilbride in delivery in this inning. He needs to keep things fresh because Broome, they have found a way in each of the first 2 innings to score. They go outside corner and get it. He is retired looking. Machidi doesn't get the bat off his back, and that is strikeout number 5 of the day for Gilbride.
Exactly. It looked like he just painted that outside corner right there. Maybe just nicked it if we look back at the ABS, which we don't have.
Definitely a great spot to hit. 1 up, 1 down, and here comes Carmelo Alessandro, an RBI single, his first time up. Gilbride coming set, will deliver. First pitch, I think they called it a strike, even though the catcher didn't catch it.
It was. I think it was like right down the middle. The catcher might have blinked and missed the ball.
It looked like a good pitch, but it's very rare that even if it is a perfect pitch, if it's dropped, the ump usually says ball.
Yeah, too bad. It's a ball.
But an 0-1 count, Gilbride will definitely take it. The delivery almost hits the batter this time.
Almost hit the bat.
That would have been perfect. A dangerous game to play, but it could have worked perfectly. Instead, it's a 1-1 count. Once again, Tri-C, they have a game tomorrow. 2 games, actually, against the JV squad of John Carroll. The pitch fouled. Make it 1-2.
Fouled it off himself. That hurts. Especially because it's cold.
The cold makes the pain feel 10 times worse. And I'm sure even into mid-April, we will still have some frigid temperatures to deal with.
We're in Ohio, so I believe so.
1-2 count. Gilbride coming set. Will deliver. He goes low and finds the zone. 2 strikeouts looking in a row. He now has 6 Ks today. 2 up, 2 down. A good start to the 3rd inning for Gilbride. This is exactly what Tri-C needs. They need to get back in this ball game by starting with the basics. Get the outs, get them in a row, get them in a fundamentally sound manner, and then go back at the sticks, get the job done. And if they do so, they should find themselves back in the lead. First pitch of the next at-bat is a ball. 1-0 count to begin this at-bat for Kithcart. Gilbride sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. He wanted it all. Can't connect. That evens things up at 1-1. For Tri-C in the next inning, it will be Merritt, Bowles, and Miller, I believe, due up. The pitch. Misses. Now 2-1. But still a lot of game left to go. A lot lower scoring to this point as well. The 2-1. Thought about it, leaves it. A good decision at that. 3-1 count. Next up for Tri-C, it is Clouston, the first baseman. 3-1 count, Gilbride getting ready. Will deliver. Ground ball hit high off the ground. Miller scoops it. Will throw. It is not in time. An excellent throw by Miller. The ump says no. And that will put Broome on the base path.
I don't know about that one.
We will watch this one back as it looked pretty clear-cut that Miller got it over in time. It's chopped. He does an excellent job to even make a play on the ball. And I think he got it.
I think he did get him.
But either way, that will be a single. An infield single for Broome. Bunt shown, runner goes. It's a strike. The throwdown is not in time. This time it is corralled. Leonard does a nice job to catch up to it, but that puts a runner in scoring position for Broome. 0-1 count now on Clouston. So now how aggressive is Broome here? They've already stolen once. Do they try it again?
I think you just got to rely on your batter because pretty much any ball in play or any ball to the outfield will most likely score, or at least a play at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. He kind of trailed off at the end. 0-2 count. The swing was good. It's just the follow-through brought him to the right.
He stepped out when he was in the middle of his swing.
That will benefit Gilbride. 0-2 count. He looks for his 7th strikeout of the game, and he gets it swinging. All 3 batters retired this frame go down via the strikeout. Gilbride now with 7 on the afternoon. Middle of 3 at Ron Mottl Field. The score is 2-1 in favor of SUNY Broome. This is Collegiate Baseball Live on SmeeSports. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
As we return to the action, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to sponsor broadcasts in the Cleveland or Stark County areas, contact me at one of those 3 avenues on your screen, and I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you to our broadcast sponsors today and our player of the game sponsor, the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. Bottom 3 at Ron Mottl Field in Parma. Tri-C down 2-1 to SUNY Broome. First pitch of the new frame is a strike, 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Johan Merritt. It is Merritt, Bowles, and Miller due up this frame for the Triceratops. McTeague comes set and will deliver. A hefty cut, and it will be a strike, 0-2 count. But looking at this game so far, Cam, the offense a lot less potent for Tri-C, but this is when they really turned things on last game. Can they do it again here?
It all depends on this first batter, if he can get on base or not.
0-2 count, no one down. The delivery. Cranked into center field, and it falls in front of Raganese. It is a leadoff single for Johan Merritt. He is now 2 for 2.
Yeah, and just like I said, getting that lead runner on can always create difficulty for the defense, whether it's stealing, hit and run, or a bunt.
And now up steps Jackson Bowles, the center fielder. An RBI single his last time up. The pitcher tries to pick off the runner at first, won't be able to do so. This is where things get interesting for Tri-C. Down by 1, who steps up? The pitch goes to the outside corner and is a strike, 0-1 count to begin the at-bat for Bowles. A great spot by McTeague. He challenges that outside corner. He has done that all afternoon. And this time it works.
Yeah, the ump's calling it there, so why not throw it there?
0-1 count. The pitch goes there again. This time just a bit too left. It looked good, but I think maybe the frame hurt it. It depends on the ump, but some umps have told me as a catcher, don't try and frame. Sometimes you just have to stick it. 1-1, that one definitely out of the zone. Make it 2-1. Runner at first, none down in the home half of the third. But still a lot of work to do for both sides. Just because Broome has the lead doesn't mean that they can cruise. And that is why it is launched into right field, still going back, and it is gone! A 2-run shot for Jackson Bowles. He is responsible for all 3 runs. Make it 3-2 Tri-C.
And that was a towering blast, and we knew pretty much right off the swing. It went high, it went deep, and it went over that right field wall, and it gives the Triceratops a 3-2 lead.
Right on cue. That is why you cannot cruise. Bowles, he goes and celebrates with his dugout. The man who was expected to be the home run hitter, he now steps in, and his teammates have left him to the dugout.
But, I mean, that's exactly why getting that lead runner on helps, because if not, it'd be a 2-2 ball game. But getting that lead runner on means the Triceratops are now winning.
Miller pops it out of play. And once again, that is where the battle test of the Federal League comes into play. I know next year, I believe there is a player coming in from Massillon and Jackson. Tri-C, even though it is in Stark County, they like to get players from the Federal League. I mean, you have a lot of great teams out there. McKinley always makes a run. Glen Oak's good. Massillon, Perry, who's in the Final Four for basketball. Perry's a very good baseball school. We will see them, I believe, in 3 weeks as they take on Alliance. Miller cranks it center field and caught on a line by Raganese. And that is out number 1 of the home half of the third.
No, definitely a great line drive right there. I mean, nothing really you could do about it, just that it went right to the center fielder.
Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. You have that perfect liner. It's well hit. It's the perfect, but it's caught.
Except it's right at someone.
Sometimes MLB The Show can be realistic. And now here comes Ethan Green, the first baseman. 1 out to work with. It's in the dirt. The catcher appeals. He does not win it. 1-0 count to begin this at-bat. But one swing of the bat changes the game, and that's the beauty of baseball. One play can make all the difference. And that pitch misses out. 2-0 count.
I thought he was going to call that one. He's been calling it all game.
It's definitely tough to decide.
Get ABS in here.
The 2-0, swing and a miss. He wanted it all. A lot of the big swings that we have seen today have resulted in whiffs.
But the 3 of them have not.
3 of them have not. I think a lot of that as well has to do with the velocity of the pitch.
True.
That one misses upstairs, 3-1. But we've mentioned it a couple of times. The recruiting ability of Tri-C is being put on display. So many top schools represented. When you look at JUCO, you think it's a lot of the lower division schools. That's not at all the case with this team. And even before Coach Stolberg took over, they had a great lineage of just producing top talents who would eventually find their way to D1. And I think looking at the way that Tri-C has played today, you have a couple on this roster who can definitely make it to D1. The payoff line, left side foul. 3-2, 1 away. After Green, it is Leonard, the shortstop. But a great game so far. A tight one, 3-2. Tri-C on top of SUNY Broome. McTeague for the payoff pitch. Gets ready. And he will win the at-bat. Gets him looking for out number 2. That is strikeout number 4 on the afternoon for Jacob McTeague. And now up steps Joey Leonard, the shortstop. Still some pressure on Tri-C, up by 1 given Broome's offense. Do we see a swing for the fence or do we see a conservative approach?
Probably a more conservative approach.
Based on that first swing, I think we were wrong. 0-1 count to begin this at-bat on Leonard. But I wouldn't be surprised to see either one. You have Thiessen up next, then Britton. Both guys, and really any guy on this roster, has the power to send it yard. So we will see. 0-2 count quickly on Leonard. For Broome, Canestra, Moses, and Chermak due up. 0-2, McTeague delivers, goes outside, and just misses. But I like that pitch. It's outside, but close enough to the point where it could be called a strike. McTeague will challenge again on the 1-2. This time goes high in the same spot, but misses. Even count, 2-2. It appears Tri-C in no hurry to swing the bat. 2-2, 2 away. McTeague comes set. Looking for his 5th strikeout of the game. Doesn't get it quite yet as it is fouled away. A good battle by Leonard. Obviously getting in the hole 0-2 to begin. 2 balls and then a foul ball. He's battling. And given the way that McTeague has played on the mound, the more pitches on him, the better. He goes again, fouled again.
Like you said, end of that pitch total.
I feel like if you are Tri-C, yes, you lead right now, but your best odds to win this game involve McTeague getting taken out quickly. He goes again, and once again a foul ball. Number 3. An excellent battle by Leonard. This is what you want to see. The freshman from Stowe, once again, another battle-tested player in the Suburban. Ground ball left side, and you guessed it, it's foul.
And of course, well, not of course, but the CFP could not be made. That, of course, is the coach's fielding play.
At this point, I just need a button that says foul ball. We've seen so many in a row. McTeague tries to win the battle again. This time it's in play, and it's a base hit. What a battle by Joey Leonard. This time he is able to bring it inside of fair territory. And with 2 away, Tri-C has a runner on.
He broke the cycle.
But what was that? 4 foul balls in a row to then redirect it over into the left half of the field. A good bit of hitting. A great adjustment made.
True.
Because it's not like the foul balls went to the same spot. They went all over the place. And that one is roped into right center field. It will fall for a base hit. It gets past the center fielder. They will send Leonard. And he will be in. An RBI double for Justin Thyssen. Make it 4-2 Tri-C.
And that's what happens. I mean, after those 4 foul balls, he gets a single, first pitch afterwards, RBI double, and Tri-C extends their lead.
That would not have been possible without Leonard's ability to just keep battling at the plate. And Thyssen, an excellent crack of the bat. He put it in a great spot. That center fielder unable to make a play. Runner in scoring position, 4-2 the score. McTeague looking to get out of this inning. He's been close on numerous occasions, but just hasn't been able to get it done. And now it is Bryce Britton, the catcher, up to bat. One 0 count. The pitch. And it misses 2-0. McTeague, he still wants out of this one, but not an easy task right now. 2-0 count. Now 2-1 on Bryson Britton. But we look back at that last hit by Thyssen. He's able to put it in a good spot, but adversity has been really what Tri-C has thrived off of. They get put in a tough spot, but they still find a way to make something happen. And now a 3-1 count. Tri-C in a favorable spot.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't be surprised to see him take a hack here.
Moments ago, they were down, and in the span of 10 minutes, they put 3 runs on the board. And he leaves it upstairs. That will put 2 on the base path with 2 away. The 2-out offense of Tri-C has been impressive.
And that's what I was just about to say. I mean, going from that first runner on base, multiple foul balls, gets the single, RBI double, and after the walk, here comes the coach. Maybe a little pitching change or just a mound visit.
As I said moments ago as well, Tri-C's odds to win this one increase if McTeague is taken out. He had their number until he didn't. Tri-C was just able to catch on. That's the difference right now. Tri-C caught on, and they were able to make adjustments. They've been able to make those adjustments throughout this entire ballgame, and even going back to last game. They're 5-5. This is potentially win number 5 in a row for them. So, I mean, you look at their season so far, the sweep of LCCC, they beat Macomb Community College 7-6. They beat Cleveland Community College 6-3 and then lost to them 4 times, and split with Macomb. To get another series sweep, 2 in a row, that's big. Then you play John Carroll's JV. Then you play Lorain County Community College again. Realistically, they could have a 9-game win streak heading into the John Carroll game next week, and John Carroll, a tough out. I feel like they could take at least one. Pitch is high. It's bobbled behind the plate. The double steal works perfectly. 2 runners in scoring position. 1-0 count on Cope. Holden Cope, the freshman from Mayfield, looking to make an impact play. But Cam, what are the odds that we do see that 9-game win streak?
Very, very possible how they're playing today.
Cope ropes it into center field, and it is caught to retire the side. Regami is able to get up and make the play, but not before Tri-C plates 3. But the big play, Jackson Bowles, a 2-run homer. That is the difference right now. 4-2 Tri-C on top through 3. A close battle in game number 2 of our doubleheader. This is Collegiate Baseball live on SmeeSports. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Tri-C on top 4-2 as we enter the top of the fourth inning at Ron Mottl Field in Parma. Cam, an excellent inning offensively by Tri-C. They put 3 runs on the board. They control their own destiny now. But what does their defense need to do here?
They need to come out and play some solid defense behind their pitcher and hopefully keep that 0 on the board.
And a tough task to begin the inning. It is Canestra. He had a double to center field his last time up. The pitch. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. It is bobbled by Gilbride. The throw from 2 is in time. Help defense by the second baseman, Thyssen, as he is able to make the play for out number 1. That is called picking up your teammates.
Yeah, he lost his lid on the play too, but able to stick with it and get the out at first.
Tri-C has turned the corner in this ball game. I feel like if that play were to happen last inning, that would have been a hit for Broome. But momentum firmly in the grasp of the Triceratops. Nathan Moses, his second cuts. He had an RBI single his last time up. And that was the last run to score for the Hornets. 1-0 count, 1 away. Gilbride comes set and will deliver. Cranked foul to the right side. And it will be interesting to see how Tri-C manages the rest of the game. They do have Pat Farrell on their bench. If they need to come back and win this game, I feel like he will pinch hit. But right now they have control. If they get a big enough lead, we could see some pitching changes just to give some guys some minutes. A good strike there by Gilbride. He has been tremendous so far. He, along with the pitcher back in game number 1 of Gallagher, have been on point. 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets some. Strikeout number 8 on the afternoon for Keegan Gilbride. 2 up, 2 down. Tri-C has locked in, and you can tell.
Exactly. I mean, kind of came out of nowhere, but they were able to back it up with that offense last inning, and they're keeping it rolling right here.
One play has made a world of difference for the Triceratops. With 2 away, it's Joseph Chermak, the left fielder, stepping up for some cuts. The first pitch skips behind, 1-0 count. It will be a tough battle for Broome, especially if they put a goose egg on the board for the 4th. They need to get some runs back here. They're down by 2, yes, but we see Tri-C's offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them post 8 runs in this next inning. They've done it twice already today. That pitch runs inside, 2-0 count. But a good doubleheader so far. This is kind of what we expected. A good amount of offense. Tri-C dominating game 1, then Broome doing all they can to make game 2 manageable. 3-0 count. Gilbride trying to regather himself. After Chermak, we go back to the top of the lineup with Ragamise. The 3-0. It's in the zone. A good get right for Gilbride. Make it 3-1. He needed that strike right there. A perfect delivery. There was really no risk of a swing. 3-1 count, the delivery. Foul left side, out of play. Now a 3-2 count.
Now he's right back in it.
Gilbride does a tremendous job to recover. With a strikeout here, he would have 9. Impressive work from Gilbride getting back into this ball game. 3-2, 2 away. The payoff pitch upcoming from Gilbride. And he completes it. He gets him looking. Chermak thought he had the walk. The umpire had other plans. 9 strikeouts by Gilbride, and that retires the side. The Hornets go in order. We head into the home half of the 4th. Tri-C up 4-2 on SUNY Broome.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next hair.
Bottom four in Parma. Tri-C up 4-2 on SUNY Broome. Cam, a great inning by the Hornets a while ago, but now Tri-C, they have the best innings of this game, and that is what we expected. They started off hot after 3 runs last inning. Now it's all Tri-C. Now the question is, can they keep up the offense? 3 runs last inning. I feel like for them to be satisfied with this frame, they want a couple more than that. The 1-0 in the zone evens it up at 1-1. As for Broome, their next couple of games include, actually I didn't put their next couple of games. This is game number 1 and 2 for them of the year. They do have some New York teams coming up. Ground ball chopped to the right side, and it is scooped up by Clausen at first for out number 1. Now up steps Johan Merritt, the designated hitter. He has been consistent so far, 2 for 2. Tri-C hopes he can continue that with the growing presence of Jackson Bowles waiting in the on-deck circle. So far today, in this one, 2 for 2, responsible for all but 1 of the runs. The pitch breaks in but misses. 1-0 count. But a lot of community colleges up next for Broome. They have Tompkins, Cortland Community College, Finger Lakes Community College, among teams they play next. The pitch, swing and a miss, a hearty cut, 1-1 count. Both offenses looked good in their respective halves of this game that they have dominated. Because really in the beginning, it looked like Broome was going to be able to cruise to around 7 runs. But right now, only 2 on the board. Still a lot of work to do, and a lot more work to do than expected for both sides in this game. Broome was able to control for at least a little bit of the game, but now that control has fallen away. Cranked into right center field. It is still going back, and it falls in play. At least a double for Merritt as he will cruise on in standing. He is now 3 for 3 on the afternoon.
Yeah, he's got a lightning hot bat, and it just keeps going right there.
Speaking of a lightning hot bat, it is Jackson Bowles, the center fielder. An RBI single his first time up, and a 2-run jack his second time. About as good of a game as you could have hoped for the freshman. And once again, as I'm sure we'll say a number of times this year, enter the Federal League. He will show bunt. He gets it down, but foul. An interesting decision to have him bunt after just hitting a home run.
Got to do what's best for the team.
It's situational analysis. You want to move the runner along. He is in scoring position. You want a run this inning. I feel like Tri-C, though, they want at least a couple of runs. They want to be able to keep their offense going consistent. They know a game against John Carroll, they need to most likely score double figures to win it. This one is fouled over the press box, out of play, 0-2 count. But heading into that John Carroll game, I'm sure we're going to talk about it a lot of what is that golden number to see them win that? Because you have a team from Division III coming down to play JUCO. It's going to be an interesting dynamic of who has the upper hand. On one hand, you have an experienced John Carroll team, but on the other hand, you have a bunch of guys who could easily play D2. 1-2 count, one away for Bulls. Runner at second base for Tri-C. McTeague sets and delivers. Curving in, no call given. Evens it up at 2-2.
Pitcher wanted ABS on that.
A good miss at that for McTeague. Almost surprised we didn't see him pulled after the last inning. They thought about it, but they probably made the right decision and kept him in. He just needs to find his footing again. Now a 3-2 count. Brock Miller awaiting in the on-deck circle. McTeague, he needs out number 2 here. He will come set, checking the runner at second, and will deliver, and he misses outside. It's a 1-out walk for Jackson Bulls. He will reach for the 3rd time in a row. A walk and a fly out so far in game number 2 for Brock Miller. But all it takes is one swing of the bat, and he is back.
I mean, yeah, we saw it last game. So.
And that would about seal this one. That would make it 7-2. The pitch. Chopped. It is in play, and it will go over to first base for out number 2.
Kind of an
tried pulling back.
Yeah, it was kind of an excuse me swing right there. And went in play and right to the first baseman and able to get the out there.
And now it's Ethan Green, the first baseman's turn to step in the box. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 away. You do not want to leave 2 stranded in a close game like this.
A single is all it takes, though.
Single, depending on where it is, scores 2. McTeague will set and deliver. Fouled away to the right side. A good cut, just didn't get on the ball where he wanted it. So now an 0-1 count. Wenner awaits in the on-deck circle for Tri-C if Green is able to do his job. 0-1 count. McTeague sets and delivers. Chopped weakly to the right side. It will be a foot race. McTeague able to simply throw it on over 2-1 to retire the side. 2 runners in scoring position, but none able to get home. End of 4 in Parma. Still 4-2 the score. This is Collegiate Baseball live on SmeeSports.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Tri-C has made the call to the bullpen as we enter the top of the 5th inning. Mitchell Harder, the sophomore from Anthony Wayne High School, steps onto the bump for the Triceratops as they lead this one 4-2. Cam, your thoughts on the pitching change? Obviously, Keegan Gilbride, a great game, 9 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, 4 hits. About all you really could have asked from your starting pitcher.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't really ask for anything better. Gave up those 2 runs early, but these last 2 innings was pretty lights out. But they'll turn it over here to Harder and hopes in keeping the same.
And Anthony Wayne, another school that has a great athletic track record. They're always near the top, whatever the sport is. So to get a player from there, another example of the great recruiting of Tri-C. A lot of top schools, and I'm sure in the future you'll see more and more. I know Holy Name, they've had a couple of guys go here in the past couple of years. Colin Russell, I believe now is at Bluffton.
Yes.
And Austin Kaz as well was here for, I believe, a season.
Something like that.
But Holy Name has sent a couple of guys here. Always a great relationship, so it just makes sense that Holy Name's home games will be played here.
True.
With the top of the 5th inning, Broome down by 2, needs some runs on the board. First pitch of the inning from Harder misses, 1-0 count. And it will be Raganese leading things off for Broome, followed by De Los Angeles and Machidi in the 3-hole. That pitch misses outside, 2-0 count to begin this at-bat for Raganese. As well, coming up on SmeeSports in 2 Saturdays, we will have the 3rd annual Pete League Celebrity All-Star Game downtown at Public Auditorium, 8 p.m. tip-off. You can see former Cavs stars like Daniel Gibson and former Ohio State legends like Cardell Jones on the basketball floor. Looking forward to seeing that one. 3-0 count to begin the at-bat for Raganese, as he would definitely take a leadoff 4-pitch walk. 3-0, the delivery. And it's a good get right for Harder right down the pipe. 3-1 count. And we will see if Tri-C has more action in their bullpen. If this does go to 7, I expect to see them bring a lot of guys in, especially if Broome continues to draw walks. That's only walk number 2 of the game for them, but it feels like they drill these counts really far down and then either ground out or strike out.
Yeah, they like to drive the pitch count up.
And that's why Gilbride is out of the game. If he had 20 less pitches, I would guarantee we'd see him out here. But now, Tri-C, this is where their long roster benefits them. They need to use their depth and use it to their advantage. A hefty cut by De Los Angeles, unable to connect, 0-1 count. A good get-right pitch for Harder. All it takes is one swing of the bat, and we're tied. Harder coming set, checking the runner at first. He will deliver. It's popped up. It's going towards the press box. And no, it's going to stay in play, but bobbled off the catcher, Britton. It looked like it had a perfect arc to clear the backstop, but in the end, it just hung up over the field. And as a former catcher, that is one of the most difficult plays in all of baseball. Especially with the sun, that's a difficult play to make. 0-2 count nonetheless. Harder battling well. Machidi in the on-deck circle for Broome. Harder will set and throw back to 1. A good idea, but not in time. Still an 0-2 count. Definitely a chilly day, but it has warmed up due to the sun. And keep in mind, as of yesterday afternoon, this game was called off, but the sun did its work and melted all the snow. 0-2 count, the pitch. Cranked into left center field, still going back. It will stay in play and be caught on a line in center field by Bowles for out number 1.
Yeah, that ball kind of just hung up there a little bit too long. Bowles was able to get under it and make the catch.
And exactly what we said a little bit ago, one swing of the bat can change the game. If he had a little bit more power behind his swing, we could be looking at 4-4. It was in a good spot to get over. It looked good off the bat, but just not enough on it, especially in a day like this. With one away, runner still at first. Machidi's first pitch he sees is low, 1-0 count. Looking at the score, 4-2. Cam, what would be your magic number? If you hit this many runs, you win.
9.
Still a lot of offense left then. We will see. 1-0 count, the throwback, not in time. I would say more like 6 or 7. I don't really think we are going to see nearly as much offense down the stretch. Both sides just trying to play this one a little bit too conservative, I feel. You see Broome, they have good cuts, but they're afraid to take the risk. They're kind of afraid to play small ball. Small ball could score them a run this inning. And I know small ball is kind of frowned upon, but it gets results. And I know, Cam, you as the stereotypical small ball player would know that.
All right.
But the bunting game, it does work when you have speedy players on the base path.
Yes.
2-0 count, the throwback. He got him on a hezzy, but not in time on the throw. A good idea by Harder. He had him by a step, but a great recovery.
He had him leaning.
That is always the best spot to be. Raganese lucky to get back. 2-0 count, one away. Harder coming set. Here comes the pitch. Runs inside and misses. 3-0 count. It's Carmelo Alessandro, the designated hitter. Going back to last game, a 3-run shot. He is in the on-deck circle. The Cards and the Stars could align at the same time for him if we see Machidi get on base. We won't quite yet, as that is a good pitch inside. Harder attacking the inside corner a little bit more than expected on the 3-0. I would have expected that one a little bit more over the plate, but nonetheless, it gets the job done. 3-1 count, the delivery. Swing and a miss, now a 3-2. Right back in it. And that is why, as a pitcher, you cannot give up on a 3-0 count. We've seen it time and time again today. A 3-0 count quickly turn into a 3-2. All of a sudden, we are at the payoff pitch. Runner breaks, ground ball left side. That will avoid the double play. Miller chucks across, and it is in time for out number 2. A runner in scoring position, Broome able to advance Raganese, and now up steps Alessandro. Knowing his power, the task still remains the same. Just get at least one run across this inning. Make it 4-3, then you are all of a sudden at a really competitive ball game.
Yeah, you make it 4-3, and one swing can change the entire game.
Definitely still close, and a little bit too close for comfort for Tri-C. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Alessandro. For Tri-C in the next inning, it will be Leonard, Thyssen, and Britton due up. So that is the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. 1-0 count, the pitch. Popped up, and it is playable. Harder will go for it and make the catch to retire the side. A great forced pop by Harder. Runner at second base, no damage. Middle of 5 in Parma. Tri-C up 4-2.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Pitching change in the home half of the 5th inning for SUNY Broome as they bring on Jason Kithcart. He was over at third base. De Los Angeles bumps from short to third, and McTeague on the mound goes over to short. A triangular change, if you will, by the Hornets. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat for Tri-C. Still a lot of baseball left in this one to make their life a lot easier. It starts here with Leonard. They need runs.
They need some support.
Their pitching staff with Harder and Gilbride have done their job so far today. And right now, a good start to this at-bat. 3-0 count. Tri-C, it looks like, getting some pitchers warm in their bullpen. Here comes the 3-0. And it will miss outside a 4-pitch walk to begin the inning. That's exactly what Tri-C needed. A simple base runner, nothing crazy. They get the job done, and now they bring up Feisen, who had an RBI double his last time up.
Yeah, if they're able to get the runner in motion and a well-placed hit, could lead to a run here.
Kithcart will shake a few and agree on a pitch. Runner at first, none away. The delivery. Bunt shown, bunt down, and foul. A lot of bunt attempts in this game, but almost surprised we haven't seen more by Broome. Once again, I still feel the best way for Broome to win this game, as I said, it's frowned upon. It's small ball. But you can't place it by Miller. You have to play it down the first base line every time. Miller, 9 times out of 10, is going to come in and make that play. Down the first base line, it's riskier, but I feel like that could get them results. And it hits the outside of the zone. 0-2 count. Kithcart doing an excellent job to recover. To go from 4 balls in a row to 2 straight strikes. Good strides by the pitcher as he is settling into this one. Another pickoff attempt at first, not in time.
He almost threw that one away.
Keeping the ball close is definitely a priority of Broome right now. 0-2 count. Kithcart sets and delivers. Ground ball right side of the infield. This could be 2. They get him at 2. The hop like Jeter, not in time, 2-1. A good idea over at second base. That is really the only play they had. They get the lead runner. They will take it.
Yeah, lead runner's most important in that instance, but still able to get an out of that was good for Broome.
Now up steps Bryson Britton, the catcher. Single and a walk to his name so far as the lefty steps in. Runner at first, now 1 away. Coming set is Kithcart. He will throw again. A better attempt this time, but still not there. The pitchers have been very aggressive going over to first. But that is a good thing. Especially in a game like this, you have to keep your runners honest. First pitch, not there. 1-0 count. But as we go along in this game, as it gets warmer outside, I feel like the game has cleaned up a lot for both sides. The throw down to the back pick, a good play, but not there. The throw just not in line. But Cam, your thoughts on that? Compared to 10 a.m., a lot cleaner baseball now.
Yeah, I mean, the difference from 7 errors to 2 errors is a big one.
Yeah, and getting here at 8 a.m., definitely cold. The sun was just blaring, and now the sun has found a better spot that doesn't really obstruct baseball too much.
And it's still doing its job of warming it up.
Now a 3-0 count, and as well, credit to Broome. Yesterday they were told not to travel because the game was canceled, and then all of a sudden at 4 o'clock the game's back on. So credit to them for being able to come out here and compete.
Lovely Ohio weather.
And still a 7-hour trip. You have to give them credit. They go to the outside, and they miss. A good miss at that. Britton able to hold back, and he will walk 2 on, 1 away for Holden Cope. Cope, the freshman, once again went to Mayfield High School. So there is an obscure chance, but a pretty good chance that we did play against him our freshman year. We did have 1 game at Mayfield.
Did we?
That was the field where the dugout wasn't built yet. They were rebuilding. That was out in Mayfield, I'm pretty sure. First pitch inside, 1-0.
I don't remember.
And remember, the dugouts were in the process of being built. I played first base that game, and we didn't win.
Oh, no kidding.
We won 2 games freshman year. It was VASJ and was it Garrett Morgan?
It was Gary Morgan, yeah.
And
And I didn't even play in the VAS game. I couldn't move my arm.
I do remember that, as we do have a mound visit.
You pitched that game.
I did pitch, yes.
Because I was supposed to pitch, and I couldn't move my arm.
Will started the game. He trucked the kid, and then he was pulled.
Yeah, but then you came in and closed it out.
I can guarantee you a good 20% of the Holy Name broadcast will be anecdotes.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it's going to be. You're going to pull up some obscure story on the bus about someone doing something on the way to a game.
Oh, I have stories.
Hopefully they won't get me taken off the air.
I'll keep those to off air. But some of them are.
But yeah, the Holy Name baseball season, that's going to be a fun one. A lot of different baseball teams getting covered on the channel. Alliance and Marlington getting some coverage. Mainly Alliance, as that ball is hit to the right side of the infield. A double play ball potentially, and they finally get him. A good recovery by McTeague. He thought he had him on the first attempt. The ump said no, but the tag was in time.
Yeah, kind of like you said, great recovery there. Still able to get the out of there, and 2 down now, and looking to get out of this inning without another run scoring.
And here comes Adam Rich up to the plate. A good game so far for Tri-C, but as we said, this game far from over. Rich can help get it closer to its completion. First pitch ball, 1-0 count. But as we expected, a lot closer affair in game number 2. Kithcart getting ready. Another big pitch upcoming. Every single pitch has the opportunity to change the ballgame completely. And now the goal of Machidi behind the dish is keep everything in front of you. A pass ball, it's 5-2.
And the runner moved up to at least second base.
And given how close and how hard fought this game has been, that is not at all what Broome would like to surrender. The 2-0, a good get right by Kithcart, make it 2-1. And as well, looking at our broadcast coverage the next week, we should have the P League on Wednesday. Thursday, we won't have a broadcast, but we will have the SmeeFest Awards as we hand out awards for the high school basketball season. Tune in at 9 p.m. Thursday to see those. 2-2 count now on Rich. But still a lot more awards and categories yet to be released. That will be the task of the rest of the day once we're done here. A lot of graphics have to be made. More than I care to admit. 2-2-2 with the pitch. It is kept. A good bit of work behind the dish by Machidi. Make it 3-2. And there it is on display. If that ball gets past the runner at third, he was ready to take home.
The runner at first did move up to second. Actually, before the pitcher even started this motion, got to try to throw it off his game.
I think at that point, the pitcher's told, focus on the batter. Sometimes you have to lose that. The payoff pitch, chopped right side. It might be a simple play, but they must have it, and they do. And now Tri-C, they are looking to challenge it.
I thought that was foul.
They want it to be foul. As of right now, that retires the side. Too late for the replay. But a tough one there. I think it did bounce foul. But wow, what a decision. Because if that did go foul, you reset it, you could all of a sudden have a 5-2 game.
I thought that was foul.
So now an extra interesting top of the 6 up comes. Does this make an impact on the game? We will see. 5 innings complete in Parma. 4-2 the score in favor of Tri-C. We will step aside. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches.
If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Uncharted waters in this doubleheader. We have the sixth inning this time around as the first pitch is a ball from Harder. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Cam, we go back to that fifth inning. A controversial call to end the fifth. Tri-C thought the ball went foul. The umpire said no. And this one is launched into left field. Not as much as it initially looked like. And the play is made in left field by Rich for out number one.
Yeah, it looked like I kind of died, like midair. Because I definitely thought it was farther than that.
Still a good swing of the bat by Kithcart, but not enough to get it further. But you look at that inning, if you are Tri-C, you have to put that call behind you. You can't let one call dictate the rest of the game. You're up by 2. Right now, it's settle things down and get the win. And that will help. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Zachariah Closton.
And I mean, yeah, you're 5 outs away, so.
And the next time that we see Tri-C, a tougher task on hand as they welcome in OAC team John Carroll.
Soon to be non-OAC.
I believe NCAC they're going to. But either way, they will move conference, as I believe the explanation is better competition. But we will see. Sent into left center once again, and same result. Rich makes the play. 2 up, 2 down.
I'm not upset about getting him out of the OAC. Oh, it's the pencil bat.
The reaction of Cam going from John Carroll to a pencil bat has to be looked at. It is Canister, the right fielder, coming back up, but how do you switch off so fast?
Dude, that pencil bat is just so cool to me. I love the pencil bat.
As the lefty steps in, the pencil bat has done him a couple of favors so far. 1 for 2 today with a double. Harder comes set and will deliver. Misses up and out. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Nathan Moses awaits in the on-deck circle for Broome. If the score does remain 4-2 heading into the home half of the inning, Tri-C getting a run is paramount still. Skied in the infield over to first base. The play is made as the Hornets will go in order. 2 F7s and then a pop out over to first base. A quick inning. Tri-C's defense on point. No runs allowed since the top of the second. We go into the home half of the frame. Tri-C up 4-2 on SUNY Broome. Before we go to break, Cam, pretty efficient defense by Tri-C. Right now on paper, their defense looking better this game. But which game has impressed you more with Tri-C?
I honestly would probably say the first game, just for the sheer amount of offense that they had and being able to get those runners in multiple innings. I mean, 2 8-run innings is kind of unheard of, but we saw it last game. But again, this game has also impressed me by both teams keeping it close and being able to kind of grit out this win as we get nearer to the end.
And we will step aside. This is college baseball on SmeeSports presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. We will be back on after a word from our sponsors.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Bottom 6 in Parma. Tri-C up 4-2 over SUNY Broome. Stay tuned after this game concludes as we will announce the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center player of the game. Cam, a couple of candidates so far stand out for Tri-C, but a lot more action still left to go. Potentially the bottom of the 6th and the top of the 7th remain, but Broome, they could easily pull something out of their back pocket in the 7th. Tri-C right now, their goal, make it where Broome really cannot do so. First pitch of the inning is a ball, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. And that pitch will also miss. This frame, it is Merritt, Bowles, and Miller due up for Tri-C. 2-0 count, Kithcart coming set. He will deliver. Misses outside, 3-0. A good start to this inning for Tri-C. Realistically, how many runs do they try and go for without going into the over-exaggeration land of as many runs as possible?
I'd say probably 2. I think that one hit him, but it doesn't matter if it was going to be a ball or if it hit him, but still a free pass to first base.
4 pitches, 1 runner on. Good efficiency by Tri-C. Now the home run hitter, Jackson Bowles, steps in. A 2-run shot back a few innings ago. He has reached all 3 times in this game. He has really stepped it up in game number 2. Kithcart comes set and delivers. Chopped foul behind. But after today, we will have a number of Tri-C doubleheaders on the docket starting next Monday. John Carroll comes in 5-7 first pitches here at Ron Mottl Field. You can catch both of those games live on SmeeSports. We will have the links up in a few days. Bunt shown by Bowles. He doesn't pull it back, and the steal is there. A good decoy by Bowles, and Merritt is in scoring position. I don't know if he tried to sell it as a decoy, but it worked.
I don't know if that's what he meant to do, but he stole second base.
Still an 0-2 count on the center fielder, Brock Miller, awaiting in the on-deck circle. Kithcart comes set and delivers. Chopped to the right side of the infield, bobbled at first, but corralled for out number 1. Klaus does a nice job to keep his composure.
But the runner will move over to third, and a sac fly here or a ball to the right side of the infield. Actually, never mind. They're going to try it for the play at home in the infield. So if the ball gets out of the infield, most likely another run will score, which Tri-C desperately needs.
And knowing the power of Brock Miller, that is possible. The first pitch he sees goes inside, as pretty much expected. Jamming is the name of the game. This is not the time you try and attack Brock Miller. Not at all.
I don't know if there is a time when you try and attack him.
So far in this game, 0 for 2 with a walk. So maybe now is the time. The pitch. And it's a ground ball up the middle. It's an RBI single for Brock Miller. Right place, right time, perfect cut. 5-2 Tri-C. Perfect base hit. That's exactly what Brock Miller needed. And as you said, there's no real good time to attack him. And kind of like the A's announcer said with Jose Siri not being his night, Brock Miller gets his first hit.
Looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter.
And that will be Vinny Gallagher, the pitcher from Game 1. And that is the unique thing about this level of baseball. A lot of two-way players. And we see it a lot in the WRCL in the summer. Once again, the WRCL migrating over from the WRCL page to SmeeSports this summer. We'll see a lot of games there. But a lot of that is two-way players. Or even if you aren't a two-way player, well, guess what? If you are needed to pitch, you are going to pitch. We saw that in the championship game with Jeremy Patchett of KSU Tusk. Kithcart delivers. Hit into left field. A good amount of power, but it is caught in left for out number 2. A good fly out there by Gallagher. Plenty of power, but not in the right spot. And with 2 away, it is Joey Leonard, the shortstop, stepping up once again. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk and a base hit to his name. 5-2 Tri-C on top, bottom of the 6th, runner at first. Aggressiveness might be in the cards for Tri-C. Make it a Grand Slam game. Kithcart delivers. Misses outside. That could have been a potential back pick attempt by Michiti. He doesn't take it. 1-0 count. Almost surprised he didn't. The ball, it led him that way.
We've seen a lot of back picks today.
Either way, a 1-0 count. Runner breaks. It's a good opportunity for the throw-out. Instead, it goes into the outfield. Miller plays tricks on the ball once again, and now he is 90 feet away from scoring.
I think that's the fourth time that's happened today.
And half the time, it's Miller just sliding and disguising the ball as a part of him.
He kind of just blocks the ball and sees it fly by him.
I've been impressed by pretty much every single player on the field today from Tri-C. I don't think anyone has been more impressive than Brock Miller. Just his ability to make plays out of nothing, really, it's been impressive. And even on the base path, he's been really smart about it. Usually when you see a power hitter, they just want to steal for the fun of it. He steals because he knows he can. 2-1 count. A base hit makes it 6-2. Kithcart deals. He will miss low. Now a 3-1 count. After Leonard, it is Thyssen up next. Kithcart sets and delivers. And it will be blocked by the catcher, but still a 5-pitch walk. Runners now at the corners with 2 away, and we could see a potential chess match here of do you steal second base?
But before that, we will get a mound visit.
Not surprised to see a mound visit. It could be a pitching change. It's 5-2. Broome, they are still well within this game. They can definitely make something happen in the top of the 7th. They want to keep it 5-2. 6-2 in this game is all but over. So we will see what decision they make. Once again, running through the next games on the channel. As of right now, Wednesday, we will be in downtown Cleveland for the P-League at Cleveland State's Recreational Center. Those games to be determined. Next Sunday, as of right now, we will be somewhere in the Tuscarawas County area as we have KSU Tuxas baseball as they take on Penn State Fayette. And next Monday, we will be back here at Ron Mottl Field as John Carroll makes the trip from University Heights to take on the Triceratops. And then after that, the next week, believe it or not, Cam, we have high school baseball. And I believe our scrimmage, I think it's fair to announce you can't do Mondays. We'll do the Tuesday game, Holy Name at Independence. That'll be our scrimmage. We do our one and only scrimmage. The pitch inside 1-0 count. The other options were North Ridgeville, which was probably our number 2 option out of the rest. Copley at Copley and then at Firelands. Firelands definitely a far trip.
Yeah.
Now a 1-0 count on Thyssen. Popped up and out of play. But we will have a good majority of Holy Names games, especially come May. Once we are both done with school, we will basically be at every single game. So that will be a fun bit of coverage for them.
That darn school.
1-1 count, and the runner will go. He's in a rundown. A great strategic play, and Miller gets tagged, and that will end the inning. Tom Foolery tried on the base path, but not enough in the end to sneak by. Broome gets away with only 1 run allowed, and they have 3 outs to work with, down by 3. Cam, your thoughts on that decision?
You know, I like it from Tri-C. I like sending the runner in motion, but sending the runner in motion from third, you got to have it in the back of your mind that the pitcher's going to turn around and look at the runner, and that's exactly what he did and ended up getting him out there. So I don't know if I like it. I like sending the runner from first to second early, just, you know, to try and get in the pitcher's head a little bit. But the runner from third, it's kind of an iffy.
We will go into the top of the 7th inning. Tri-C up 5-2 on SUNY Broome. We will hear a quick word from our sponsors and be back on for the 7th.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3600 3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Top 7 here in Parma. The task is simple for Tri-C. 3 outs, you walk away with a double-header sweep, and you will be above 500. That is a pretty good prize for a Sunday morning / afternoon doubleheader. First pitch of the new frame is a strike, 0-1 count to begin this one. It will be Moses, Chermak, and Raganese due up this inning for Broome. Second pitch of the inning follows suit. Now an 0-2 count. Assuming the result holds, Broome will drop to 0-2 on the year. Tri-C once again up to 6-5. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. Misses upstairs, now a 1-2 count. Still some action in Tri-C's bullpen. They want to end this one here. They do not want the home half of the inning. 1-2 count. Can Harder get his first K of the game? He won't get it. It's just outside. Make it 2-2. Felt like a lot of that in the zone was due to the frame.
Probably.
Either way, a 2-2 count. The delivery. And that one also close, but not there. Harder can't believe it. Make it 3-2. Talk about an important pitch here. The payoff. Harder gets the K. He gets Moses to swing through 1 up, 1 down in the top of the 7th.
It's a very important first out of the inning.
That was very much necessary for Tri-C. Now 2 outs away as here comes De La Cruz. And De La Cruz will be batting in place of Chermak. Harder sets and delivers. Goes inside and off of the catcher's mitt. 1-0 count.
Off of the umpire.
Believe it tipped off of both.
Except it caught the umpire more.
But that will give both sides some time to regroup. If you are Tri-C, you want to be aggressive on the mound, yes, but you do not want to give them any way back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, 2 on and 1 swing in the back can change it. But good for Tri-C to get that all-important first out, you know. Base runner on as the first batter gets on. It's never a great sign to the start of the inning.
Sometimes a saying is, the hardest out to get is the first. That is a very relevant statement for a lot of games. Sometimes it's the final out. The middle out, you don't really hear it said, but especially the first and the final out, the hardest of the 3 to get. But I would say the first one definitely more difficult. Now a 2-1 count here on De La Cruz. Harder sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. Now 2-2. Harder still attacking. This could give Tri-C 1 more out to get. It is popped up and out of play. The count will remain at 2-2. But Tri-C, a lot of promise showed today. 25 runs scored as of right now, only allowing 6.
Yes.
Pretty good numbers. A plus 19 in the run column. 2-2. Curves in, tries to attack the corner, and misses. With the amount of pitches called balls that Harder has disagreed with, you would think he has an extra strikeout. But instead it's full 3-2. The payoff. Hit foul over the right side. The count will remain at 3-2. A good battle here, though, by De La Cruz. It's not over yet. Broome knows that all it takes is a couple of base runners and then a big swing, and they all of a sudden are tied. Looking at the way things are going, it would be De Los Angeles who would have the opportunity for the homer if the next two guys get on. Harder will come set. The payoff pitch. Ground ball foul to the left side. Plenty of zip behind it, but not in fair territory. Five to the score. One away in the top of the seventh. No one on. We will see the payoff pitch once again from Harder. Here is the offering. Popped up over to the right side. It will stay inside the infield and be caught. A tough grab made by Thyssen, but that will sound the final countdown for Tri-C. That was a difficult pop-up to keep track of, though.
Yeah, I mean, ran over towards the first base line and then almost leaked out to the outfield grass. I mean, when that ball's in the air, it's moving all the way around. That one was nothing short of different.
As the saying goes, the last line of defense. This time, it's the last line of offense. Raganese, the last man standing for Broome, and he will no longer be the last man standing. He gets aboard, and now De Los Angeles becomes the last man standing. That will definitely do favors for Broome. They need to get De Los Angeles on, or he needs to go yard, and then Michidi, it's his turn. This game's still not over. Two away, runner at first. And looking at last inning, I think run number 5 might be the most pivotal run yet. Otherwise, this is an opportunity for a tie ball game. Instead, it's a 3-point game. Or a 3-run game, if you will.
Okay, Mr. Basketball Man.
After doing almost 50 games in one season of basketball and pretty much no other sports having things other than points, it's difficult to readjust. 3-run game nonetheless, 0-1 count. Harder will come set and deliver. Ground ball left side to Miller. This could do it. The throw across, book it. Brock Miller ends the game, and Tri-C will seal the sweep, winning game 2, 5-2. A great day for Tri-C. A total of 25 runs scored, 6 allowed. They were on point. They fired on all cylinders, and they result in 2 great wins. Thoughts on the game, Cam?
Kind of great game all around from both sides. Less offense this game, obviously, is 5-2 the final score, but good close game. Felt like both teams had a chance the entire way and really couldn't count either of them out. But Tri-C is going to end up happy with, like you said, that doubleheader sweep and moving to a above 500 record.
They are now 6-5, winners of 5 straight. Tomorrow they welcome in John Carroll's JV team. Then they welcome in Lorain County Community College once again on the 14th. And then the final home, actually they have 4 home doubleheaders in a row after this. The third one being our next coverage of Tri-C as they welcome in John Carroll. 5 and 7 p.m. first pitches here at Ron Mottl Field. Looking forward to both of those games. Tri-C, their task, play spoiler to John Carroll, and that could be an interesting storyline. But we will step aside for now and rejoin the action after we hear a word from our sponsors as we will announce our player of the game presented by the Health UCU Chiropractic Center. This is Collegiate Baseball on SmeeSports presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com To learn more and view our schedule, visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
5-2 Tri-C, the final in game number 2 of our doubleheader. A great win for the Triceratops as they improve to 6-5 on the year. Your player of the game presented by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center is Jackson Bowles. Cam, 2 for 3 in this game, but his biggest impact, the 3 RBIs, the 3 runs that made all the difference on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and I mean, especially that homer in the 3rd inning, just big blast out to right field and able to kind of start up that 3-run inning that ended up, like you said, being the difference of this game.
A great doubleheader for Tri-C. As I said, now 6-5. Winners of 5 straight games. After a rough start, they are back to their best. They have John Carroll's JV team, Lorain County Community College, and John Carroll's varsity team in the next week, all of which could be winnable games. We will be back here on Monday the 17th as John Carroll rolls into town. Cam, I don't think you'll be joining us as you have this thing called class at that time, unfortunately.
I mean, I could skip, but
I know your parents who are helping send you to Baldwin Walls do not like hearing that word skip.
yeah.
So it might be a solo mission of sorts here at Tri-C for the John Carroll game, but we'll preview that one real quick. Cam, John Carroll, no matter the sport, you can't take them lightly. They're in Division III. This is JUCO, but as we mentioned, this Tri-C team, they could probably compete at the D2 level.
I mean, exactly. You saw it today. A lot of offense there in this first game, and then here in the second game, a close but gritty win. They were able to kind of grind it out and get a couple runs late and end up winning this game 5-2. So, yeah, I really think they can compete with anyone. Like you were saying all game, this team is very deep, got a lot of depth in pitchers and in hitters, a lot of two-way players that can play both ways if needed.
I wouldn't be surprised to see our starting pitcher for this game, Keegan Gilbride, pitch against John Carroll. They need to be at their best. I feel like you need to take their defense in this game along with their grittiness and combine it with the offense of last game to beat John Carroll. That is going to be a tough game. John Carroll doesn't have it as a listed game on their schedule because it is JUCO, which has different rules technically. But it's a good practice game for John Carroll. They play a lot of good teams, and even talking to some of the players, their JV team, who they play tomorrow, actually did some live at-bats against Tri-C a couple of weeks ago when their game got canceled. So there's a good relationship between Tri-C and John Carroll. As we mentioned, Tri-C, they send a lot of guys to the next level after their 2 years at Tri-C. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of guys join the Blue Streaks in a few years' time. A lot of top players on this Tri-C team, and we look forward to see them a couple more times this season as we will pretty much be the exclusive home streaming service of Tri-C. We won't have all of their home doubleheaders or home games. We'll have about half of it, but still glad to join on and help out Tri-C. A good team, a good group of people. It is going to be a fun season. And as well, don't forget, we will have KSU Tusk Baseball joining the channel once again, hopefully next Sunday, depending on location. Their current venue, a difficult one to broadcast from, but we'll do our best to improvise and make something happen. Those would be 12-2, I believe, next Sunday. The links are up as of right now, so you can go check those out. The next Tri-C games, those links will be up in the coming days as there's a lot going on the channel. We have P-League on Wednesday as of right now. Thursday, the award show. We still have to release the final ballots for voting. Next Sunday, as we mentioned, we have KSU Tusk. Next Monday, we have the John Carroll game. In 2 Saturdays, we have the P-League. That will be fun. And before that, we will have our first Holy Name game of the spring. It won't be baseball, but it will be lacrosse as they welcome in Aurora at 11:30. The timing, 11:30, then 8. I think there's enough time in there to do the lacrosse game and then bounce on over to public auditorium And then the next week, it is go time for spring sports. I believe we have a doubleheader that Saturday, the 29th. Alliance versus Dalton softball, the 28th, Marlington versus Louisville softball, and that Tuesday, Holy Name versus Independence baseball at Indy. A lot of great things coming up. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFist2024 on Twitter, and subscribe to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and enable push notifications to be notified when I upload or go live. All the goals are out the window right now. If we can hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of May, that would be great. You guys have done more than enough already. We have already exceeded our goals for the whole year, so we thank you for that. But if you are new, go down below and subscribe. It costs nothing, and it greatly helps out the channel. And if you want to help out the channel in a monetary fashion, if you are a business owner looking to sponsor broadcasts, whether it be in the Cleveland area or Stark County, contact me at one of those avenues on your screen, and I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you again to our broadcast sponsors, CrossFit Strongsville, the Health ECU Chiropractic Center, and Ledgewood Barbershop for sponsoring today's games, with Ledgewood Barbershop being our game presenter, and both CrossFit Strongsville and the Health ECU Chiropractic Center being our player of the game sponsors for Game 1 and 2, respectively. But with that, that will do it from Ron Mottl Field. Tri-C wins Game 1 22-4 and wins Game 2 5-2. He's been Cameron Gazzo. I am Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon with us here in Parma, and we will see you next time. This has been College Baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Legends. We will see you next Monday as the Blue Streaks of John Carroll roll into Parma to do battle with the Triceratops.